Hello.
Hi,
I don't have
Milla.
a basement. I don't have a basement.
Hi.
We've gathered all the history ladies, and soon a Scottish pig when he awakens.
Go.
How are
I
you,
hope-
He's also
Milla?
a history lady deep inside.
Yeah.
I was even later than I thought it was gonna be because I was like, hey, I'm gonna be like 20 minutes late because my food is on its way. And
I
then
mean,
like
you're
35
fine.
minutes in, I was like, this is ridiculous. Okay, I'm just screw my
14.
food. Okay, I'm just joining in now. And then I tell Radia, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna start joining in now. And then immediately, then the doorbell rings, and I'm like, oh god damn. So then I just ate my food.
No, you're fine. Like Saturday. Is this the history of Mother Day? We can talk about that. We can talk about the history of Mother's Day. I mean, we did talk about the history of like covert operations happening to, destroy the work ethic of other teams via furries, because I really love that. Thanks, Seattle. Thank you for inventing furry warfare. Thumbs up. I love my city.
I need to send that to Papa Mutt now. Just to be like,
Can't wait until,
furry
like,
warfare is happening.
I love that like furries are unironically going to have to be in history books.
Oh god, yeah.
I'm ready. I'm actually ready.
So-
Wait, because again, rainforest was never told correctly, and the biggest, video on YouTube is actually an incorrect telling of rainforest. So, will there ever be the story of rainforest in history textbooks anywhere, and will it be correct? Is what I want to know. I'm just curious.
But I'm also thinking like, you read like a book on any kind of study, like even if you're like when I was studying astrophysics, right? Even though that's physics and not history, it's still gonna have a little bit of history tidbits about the people that discovered these things and stuff, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no. I mean, science has that
So,
all
like
the time.
imagine like 20 years from now when you're reading the standardized like cybersecurity textbook and they're all furries. Like, damn. That's gonna be fun.
So I
It's
just looked this up.
fine.
The first instance of furries actually comes from 1976.
Oh, pray do tell.
Really?
Yeah, I just looked it up. In 1976, cartoonists Ken Fletcher and Walter Reed created amateur press associations where they published Omaha, the Cat Dancer. Which
Counter argument?
Yeah,
The Aztec Empire.
true.
Their entire army were cosplaying animals.
True, the
Wait,
Jaguar
right.
Warriors.
Yeah.
Wait, those
they
were
were
the
furries.
first furries.
Oh, this is also sexually explicit, apparently.
Oh.
I mean, okay, listen, has anything when it comes to cat people not been sexually explicit? Like, I really want you to I want you to look me dead in the eyes. I want you to stare at me and go, yeah, nothing with the cat people has ever been sexually explicit. It's all got that going on.
Yeah,
Come on, cat girls are like the most basic of monster girls where they're like, okay, come on, there's mostly human parts and a cat tail and ears.
I think ancient
Do you ever
Egypt.
think about
it-
how like it's actually kind of like there's some things that are really normal that we like take for granted to be normal. But like if you think about it, being into cat girls, even though it's just like ears and a tail,
Yeah,
if you think about it, really, that is weirder than like being into feet. Like it is weirder if you think about it, right? Like I mean, like I'm not into feet, but I'm just saying like it's just
No.
a human's feet. Like what's the big deal? But then
I
on the
mean,
other
yeah,
hand, it's
that's
like,
like a
oh, so
body
you think
part.
you think a human woman is more attractive if she has parts of a cat on her? You
No,
know, like if
make
you
a great
think about
point.
it, it's more weird.
She's not out of line.
Yeah,
as
I know,
think
right?
about it.
I mean,
Like,
I'm
You're
throwing,
not.
I'm throwing my, I'm throwing my hat with the cat fuckers. but I'm still just saying, technically.
Oh, I mean, there was the hacking group that ended up hacking. What was it? They hacked a nuclear facility instead of a biolab. I think their demands was to have genetically engineered cat girls. But I was like, you hacked the wrong lab, my brothers in Christ. I regret to inform you, the CRISPR is in another building. It is not here. That we have fuel rods and we have many other things. We've got some cobalt 60 if you're feeling very spicy. But we have no genes and no cats. I don't know what you were expecting. We cannot fulfill this request.
They tried their best, Radia. They
Hi,
didn't
Charles.
understand the difference.
They didn't. It's okay. Actually, I need to find that story because it is really funny.
It's probably are the same people who think if you get into nuclear science that you can somehow become the Hulk because of gamma radiation.
Okay,
And I've
can
seen
we
people argue that.
mm,
I'm sorry, Radia. I'm sorry.
I have things to say. I
Okay,
have
say them.
things. I have things to say on myostatin inhibitors because non-ionizing radiation is not going to make you the Hulk. I have
I don't
had
think
to
any
say this.
radiation is gonna make you the Hulk.
I mean,
I don't
maybe
think
not,
we
but
split
some
hairs here on what
people
kind of radiation we're talking about.
listen. Some people want to think that it can, but there's a problem. You know that radioactive decay itself is random. Like again, if you have a given number of atoms, you can calculate the average rate of decay, which is the half-life, but you can't actually predict when any single unstable atom itself will decay. So like the random nature of decay is a stochastic process, which is a random process, and you have a collection of random variables, and that gets indexed by like mathematical sets. Blah, blah, blah. That just means each random variable of that stochastic process is associated with an element in the set. Anyways, neither here nor there. So like the process of DNA repairing itself after it gets hit with ionizing radiation is also stochastic. So you can repair DNA over time and like estimate that repairing process, but knowing the actual future of a singular base or a strand or anything else over like a certain period of time can't be determined. It's totally random. So like if I hit you with like my super giga mega death ray, you know, with ionizing radiation and you think you're going to be the Hulk, not gonna happen, cause you
Well,
have.
just tell them they're gonna be the Hulk. It'll be like,
I mean, oh yeah,
it's like,
I
oh shit,
should
my
lie to
aim is kind of
people.
bad. He's moving. Hey, you're gonna turn
should
into the
lie to
Hulk. He's like, oh
people.
shit, okay.
Yeah, I
You
think I'm just
blast
gonna
them.
lie to people. Yeah, yeah, I think I'm just gonna lie, cause like after you get hit with ionizing radiation, DNA itself undergoes like a different couple of pathways, and like cells themselves do, because you have apoptosis, which is programmed cell death. You can have cancer, which is just your cell cycle goes out of control. They can become senescent, which senescent cells are unique. They're funky little guys because they stop multiplying, right? But they don't die off when they should. So they kind of just remain in the body, and they release chemicals that can trigger inflammation. And I'm really like doing bare bones talk there for my chat so that we don't get too into immunology weeds, because I think that makes people's brains hurt. Let's be honest. Did Fallout lie to you? Yes, Fallout lied to you. You're not becoming a ghoul. No one will want to ghoul f you. I'm sorry, okay?